inshallah we're going to have an absolutely jam-packed session today. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to Brother Abdul Rahman Musa, and he's going to be giving a short talk on seeking excellence, inshallah.
سيدنا المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد السلام عليكم. The talk that I've been asked to do is seeking excellence, how we seek excellence. How is it that we seek excellence? This is the title of the talk, inshallah. Excellence is failure. But you didn't expect to hear that today, yeah? Not an excellence talk, right? Part of excellence is failure. Okay? Part of excellence, in fact, the foundation, the foundation of excellence is failure. Look at the Prophet ﷺ. He goes to how many tribes, yeah? How many tribes? And each one of them reject him, yeah? And then he goes to Ta'if, who are his relatives, and they reject him in a really, really bad way. Now, how we define failure, we'll go into that as well, right? But what I'm saying to you is, if you look at that from the outside, you go, that's not excellence. That's not, he didn't, where are the fruits of his, yeah, so, you know, someone goes up to a punching bag and he punches it and breaks his fist, you go, that's not excellence. Right? Kind of, you know, this guy, right, what are you talking about? Right? But that's a very, very important learning step. That feedback, right, that failure is very, very important. So then the Prophet ﷺ learns and learns and learns and learns and learns. Abasa wa tawalla. When the Prophet ﷺ, he says to him that a blind man came to you, but you were busy dealing with the really, really important people in Quraysh. And so you looked at him like, you know, come on, not now, I'm busy. He didn't say anything, but he just looked at him. And the Prophet ﷺ, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the seventh heaven brings him down this whole surah. And the Prophet ﷺ used to afterwards see Abdullah radiallahu anhu, the blind companion, that this whole surah was revealed and it started with him. And he would say, "Oh, you that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reprimanded me because of." Yeah? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala educated me because of. So look at the importance of failure. The committee asked them, make it 1% better this week. And make it 1% better next week. You know, after a year, because you know what happens is it grows exponentially. Because today is 100. You add 1% onto that, how much is it going to be? It's going to be 101. Tomorrow, 1% of 101 isn't 1. It's 1.1. Or 1.001 or whatever, yeah? So it's growing like this. Come after a month of making yourself better every single day, you will have doubled yourself. Yeah? The whole banking system is based upon this exponential growth, except as riba. Okay? But we're allowed to do riba on ourselves, yani, without money, like in our capacity. You're allowed to do this. Make yourself 1% better today and make yourself 1% better the next day. Dr. Kamal Hilbawi once gave a talk maybe 15 years ago. He said, if you take from one Ramadan to the other Ramadan and you just pick one thing you want to be better at, you'll be a completely different person. If every day you make yourself better. You lie, you don't tell the truth, well then just today, make sure you tell one truth more than you did yesterday. And swamp out the lies with the truth. Flush out the lies with the truth. Yeah? Just add the truth, add truth, add truth, add truth, add truth. Watch. In a month, I guarantee you will stop lying. Okay? Oh, I don't remember Allah enough. Just one subhanallah. Just one a day. Do you understand? If you do one after every prayer, but just do one a day. And then tomorrow do 2. And then 3. You'll be completely different within a month.
Jazakallah khairan for that introduction, Zain. I'll have to get you back some other way, inshallah. Sisters and brothers, I've just got a short amount of time, and Jazakallah khairan for having me here with you today. And I was just going to start by saying actually that I haven't been around since 1963, but I have been around since about 2006. Alhamdulillah. And I was just, when I came in here and I saw all the sisters and brothers here, as a starting point, very positively, alhamdulillah, I want to say that I haven't actually seen this many people, mashallah, in a room for the Midlands region in a very long time, alhamdulillah. It was like a stool with not 3 people from each group to have the sticky pads on their head, one at a time. So, first of all, just choose 3 people. One on our head. Okay, you're going to stick it on your head, yeah? And then you have to ask your group questions. So
say it's a country, you ask them some question related to a country, they can only answer yes or no. Okay, it's going to fall off, but you guys have a look at it, yeah?
We're winning again, yeah, guys. Can we start? Can we start? These people. A lot of money from the man himself, Lord Alan Sugar. And now the task is to basically create a really inventive, innovative design or for a product or service that can be given to Muslim students. And there are specific sort of guidelines that you have to meet, and there are also rules that you have to stick to. All is actually written on the sheet, so if you read through it, then you'll know exactly what you're doing. Now, once you've actually come up with a concept in your group, we're going to ask you to jot it down on a big piece of paper. You can draw, you can do whatever you want, diagrams, etc., to explain it. And then basically you'll present that back to Lord Alan Sugar himself, Zayn Malik.
You're fine.
Nick, the sidekick, Brother Abdullah, and myself, Margaret. So we'll work through it. Have a read and you'll know exactly what to do.
Yeah, the innovation is slightly lacking, so for those reasons, you're fired. Next group.
You can buy Qari recitations. You can buy an accessory, an earpiece which you can attach to the glasses, which you can listen to.
Which all of it I have on my iPhone.
Just similar to the other ones. For the time being, you guys also, you know what, you're fired.
This is the future.
I want the next group up.
Obviously you can brush it off.
Okay, fine. Any more questions? Okay. Very simply, at the beginning you put it perfectly for me. It's like praying on your iPad. And for that, you guys are also fired. Next.
No taste.
Come out, you guys are also fired. Okay. Our next group up.
Can I have a round of applause, please? Yeah! Are you blaming Lord Alan Sugar?
You're fired!
Third of all, this document about, was it the minimums?
Yeah.
Is forged.
Guys, okay, this is the last group as well, isn't it?
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
do you know what? You're fired!
Allah make us from among your sincere servants. Amin ya Rabbal Alameen.
That's all, folks.